Welcome to day one, Sunset Resort, Montego Bay, Jamaica, with our host Natalie Miller.
Hello, look at that sunset. Isn't it gorgeous?
Amazing. We've been travelling from London Gatwick. If you guys win this prize, here is where you're going to be staying. The two towers of the Sunset Resort here in Montego Bay, man.
And can I just say, I'm at the very top of that one and the view is amazing.
There's Natalie's bedroom.
He's a mouse, a mouse.
There. Can I zoom around? Am I allowed to zoom around the corner?
No, because today...
We find out there's a naturist bitch. Somewhere there. Anyway, where are we going later, Nat?
Well, we're going to be going to the haunted house. So
Oh!
I'm quite scared because I get those feelings, you know, Mark?
What, like?
You know, like haunted feelings.
Oh, right, okay.
So I'm scared I might like sort of sense something, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll bring the video camera and see if we can pick up anything as well.
Right, we're off to see the White Witch of Jamaica. No, not that one.
Artist and I'll be your guide. So as you go along, just feel free to take your pictures, ask questions, but you're not allowed beyond the ropes. What you're seeing here today is a mansion that was once dominated by a vast sugarcane plantation, which had 6,600 acres of land and over 2,000 slaves working on it. The house was first started in 1750 by George Ash, who was a wealthy English planter, who named it after his wife Rose. So hence the name Rose Hall. George Ash died 2 years later. Rose remarried 3 other times. That was her last husband, the Honorable John Palmer, who completed this house between 1770 to 1780. Now both of them died having no children. So the house was then willed on to their grand-nephew, John Rose House. The table, it's a 4-pedestal Sheraton banquet table with ribbon Chippendale chairs. Immediately in front, we have an 8-piece mahogany break front with china tray dishes on display. There are 17th, 18th, and early 19th century pieces. Above here, we have a chandelier from France. This is made of crystal. Now, photographs have been taken by guests who have been on tour. Whenever the servants or maid are coming with the food, they had to whistle, just to make sure no food wasn't in their mouth. So if they did not whistle, we said they were stealing out the food. Alright, now here we have an original painting, which dates back to the 19th century. However, the children on it, they are unknown because neither Annie nor Rose had children. But psychics came to Jamaica from Haiti to set the girl in red, it's Annie, because her favorite color was the morning room, otherwise called the breakfast room, where the Palmers would dine when they had no guests in the house. On your right here we have a Welsh dresser with pewter pieces on display. Pewter pieces contain lead in it, so continuous eating from these pewter, they can lead to brain damage because of the lead in it. Here on your left towards the corner here on the wall, we have a 17th century plumbing system. This is known as a copper lavabo and was used for washing hands and cutlery before and after meal. Just pass around this bucket for me, please. This is an original wooden pail that slave children back then would have to carry.
Children?
Filled with water a mile and a half from here. If they spilt the water on the floor, they would whip 10 times across their back. So by the time these children reach a certain age, they'll be strong enough to work out there on the sugarcane plantation. For you to use. Now when she fell, the roof below wasn't there. It's quite safe. Alright, so this would be the upper gallery. So for the Palmers, this was their family sitting hall. For Annie, here would be her favorite spot to sit or stand and watch her slaves being punished in the rear courtyard out and embroidery fabric from India. In this room that she killed her 3rd husband, the one that she strangled, with the help of Taco, her freed slave lover. Toilets were far from the plantation, so each woman carried indoor toilets known as commode. There's one in the right there. Servants or maid, they will have to come up and empty it whenever they use it. Alright, so next from here we have her 2nd husband's bedroom. Alright, so this room here is the toile room, called toile because of the French fabric. This is the room that she killed her second husband, the one that she stabbed several times and then poured hot oil in his ears to make sure he was dead. As you go along, you notice how short the beds are. It's not because of the average height, but because in those days would have sleep carved in the bed or they would sit upright. They said it was good for the digestive system.
How do you have so much detail about how she killed him?
Because there was a bookkeeper. Alright, so this is Annie's bedroom and this is where she lived, loved and died. Fabric on the wall depicts her passion for blood. And those two portraits on the wall, the original to the house, but they're unknown. Now how Annie died, it all started when her bookkeeper, Robert Rutherford, came here to work for her. Within a week, they started an intimate relationship. And soon after, Annie found out that Robert wasn't in love with her, but was in love with Millicent. Millicent was Taco's granddaughter. She was also housekeeper in this house here. So in revenge, Annie cast a voodoo spell on Millicent. And it was because of jealousy. So within 9 days...
Natalie, who can feed spirits, is about to walk into the dungeon.
I don't see you all again. Nice knowing you.
Is there anybody there, Nat?
Right now. I'm scared to say that.
We've come to the end of the Rose Hall tour and we've ended up at Annie's tomb. Dun, dun, dun. So Natalie, are you feeling anything?
I feel okay here. Her room was a bit funny. So, but it's a bit weird about this cross.
Yeah, there's one cross here.
Yeah.
There's one cross here, which was put here by the psychos.
Faded.
Those are the psychos or the psychics?
Psychics.
The sidekicks, psychics from Haiti, and they couldn't put another rose on this side of her tomb because they didn't know whether she was in or not.
So it means now she can walk in and out because we were scared if she was out and they put the cross and then she would just haunt everywhere altogether. So I think it's best that she stays in there.
So if you're coming to Jamaica or you win this prize, you become to Rose Hall. Here, Natalie, I've got a little bit of food for you.
Ooh, yum 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 yum.
Check out the spread at the Sunset Resort. This is because Natalie and I are broadcasting here. Oh wow.
Look at that. That's proper fruit. None of this chemical fruit. That is properly grown here.
This is the spread they have on and this is our broadcast centre. There's a few other radio station-y people that are kind of like piggybacking.
They're sort of taking over our little spot there.
I think they think it's a training session and we're going to show them what to do. Here we are at the pool, having a little bit of fun at the end of day one. I hope you enjoyed the spookiness of the White Witch. No, not that one, sorry, yeah.
Here, wait a minute, you're the one that kicked her grave. If anything happens, it's his fault.
So tune back for more details from Jamaica Man.